Hi, I'm Adam Lantham from the Boston Shaker at thebostonshaker.com, and we're here in the Boston Shaker section of Grand and Union Square. We're going to go over shaking a drink. When a drink calls to be shaken, you have stirred versus shaken. We did another video on stirred. When it's all spirits, you want a nice crystal clear drink. Shaken is the other way. You have juices, you have creams or milks, you have eggs. It's going to be cloudy, and you want to combine those ingredients with your spirits. You're going to want to shake them and really, really get them combined together. And being that it's already going to be cloudy, you don't have to worry about stirring it to kind of keep that clarity. So to demonstrate that, we're going to make a real margarita. This is not from mix. It's dead easy to do. It's going to be the best margarita you've had. You won't want to go back to doing it not fresh, and it's pretty straightforward. So let's get that going. First thing we're going to do, we've chilled our cocktail glass, so it's going to get nice and cold. It's not going to, we don't have to worry about it warming up the drink because cocktails need to be cold, and we want to keep everything that comes in contact with them cold. So now we're going to measure our spirits out. We're going to use a 100% pure Agave silver tequila. Oh boy, that smells good already. I'm going to do 1.5 ounces of that. Oh no, actually we're going to do 2 ounces. Put our spirits in. The reason we don't put the ice in first is because it kind of starts the process. Once the ice starts melting, you're going. At least with the spirits, you can take your time. You can measure everything out. We use Cointreau. Cointreau, it's important. Not triple sec, not mix. It's going to be really nice and orangey. It's going to be sweet, but not too sweet. There's a big difference. I know it's pricey. You don't use a whole lot, and it's worth it. And if you're going to be taking a nice good tequila, don't go for the cheap triple sec if you've already kind of gone for the pure agave. So that's 1 ounce of that. There you go. Yum. And then we're going to do fresh lime juice. Fresh juice is the rule. You want, in any drink you're making, fresh juice. Not the little jars from not frozen stuff, not jars from the shelf. Fresh juice is important. We're going to use this lime squeezer. The way this one works is you actually put it in that way, and then we're going to actually just squeeze it right over here. And we're going to go for 3/4. This lime is really firm. I'm hoping we get enough juice out of it. One thing you can do to try to get more juice out of citrus is you can roll it on the counter, but another thing you can do to help break down those cell walls is heat it. So either put it in some really warm water, I wouldn't say boiling, but kind of really hot tap water. And then, let's see, get all that out there. Nope, we're going to use the other one too. Or some people microwave them. So we'll use the other half. There you go. That's 3/4 of an ounce. Let's pull that up. There we go. Okay, so we've added our juice, which means we're going to shake this drink. The important thing about shaking is you're going to do it very long and very hard. We're going to use whole cubes because the goal is going to be to beat that ice up, and that ice is going to really kind of help mix the drink. We're going to use a Boston Shaker today, so we have our mixing glass. Take our tin and put the tin over the top and give it a good pop or two. That's going to kind of make this seal. And then you want to shake it with the glass up top. And when you shake it, you really want to shake it. This is not going to cut it. It's not going to chill it. It's not going to really mix it. You want to get a good shake. So I like to bring it up. And you want to go for a really good 15, 20 seconds. The goal, you can see this is kind of frosting up here. It's going to get very, very, very cold on your hands. And there's another video on How To Heroes where Kitty does this, and then she says, get it really, really cold until your hand hurts, and then do it some more. And I agree. Yeah, so that and your hand almost sticks to it. It's nice and chilled. This is actually, you can see, there's a vacuum in there. That's holding that together. When you're shaking, you don't have to worry about it coming apart. It will hold itself together. It should have a nice tight seal on it. And the seal is there. I mean, I can't pull this off. So kind of when you're using a Boston shaker, you want to give it a good thwack on the side. I like resting it down here. Oh, it's not. Come on. There we go. And that will help break that seal. So we're going to put the glass aside. When you're shaking, you strain out of the tin. And we're going to dump our water. And one little thing we're going to do just before we're going to rim the glass, I like using a bit of citrus. You can use water, but it doesn't really add anything. So I like taking the citrus, and you want it on the outside of the glass. So, because you don't want, and I'm only going to do half, because I like doing like some with salt, some without. So we're going to do half on the outside, because if you do it on the inside, then that salt drops in the drink, and it gets all kind of clumpy. So we're just going to roll that. There you go. Yum. Put that back there. And now you're going to take your Hawthorne strainer, drop it on top, put your finger on the front. Now sometimes, yum, a little room for walking. If I had more lime, I'd put a little lime on there, but that is a nice, you can see how cold that is, and there's a couple ice crystals on top. If you don't like the ice crystals, you can do what's called a double strain, and that's going to get rid of the pulp and the ice. I like in a Margarita to be kind of pulpy and juicy, but sometimes like a sidecar, you'd want to have a little more evenness and not kind of have those pieces in there. So there you go, a well-shaken Margarita, easy to do at home, no need to do the mixes. Now you know what to do, and your guests will be like, wow, that's a good Margarita. Thanks.